It's Wild941, wild941.com. Joey Franchize, Poppy Shampoo. My dude's in the building. He's got a hot record. He's on a dope tour with Schoolboy Q, and he's on an Emmy Award-winning show. Joey BadA in the building. What's up, Joseph Badman?
I didn't even know all those things about myself you just said.
Fun facts, dude. Fun facts.
I just been working, you know what I'm saying? Just
How is it?
Focused on the work. Everything is good, though, you know. A lot of blessings coming my way, you know, very appreciative for all of them. And like I said, man, just working every day, man, just no days off.
Has any of this been overwhelming for you? Because I know you got tours and you're doing the TV shows, albums.
It always comes a time where things get overwhelming, you know. That's pretty much the time where you have to like slow down and compartmentalize all your stuff, sort it out, you know what I'm saying, and then get back on track. You know what I mean? Because with everything that's going on, as long as you keep everything organized, you should be good. You know what I'm saying? As long as because what messes me up a lot too is like waking up late and like having to scramble and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy got this quote. He said everybody got the same 24 hours, which is true. You know, it's all about the way you spend it. Right.
I feel that. I respect that.
Yeah.
And you got the record Devastated out, which is a great record and feels good, very motivational in a sense too. Were you afraid of as far as making this record because a lot of your original fans have known you for the more boom bappy sound?
There was nothing to be afraid of because, you know, it wasn't like I was like, okay, I'm about to make this type of record and people are going to be mad. Nah, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't the thoughts in my head at all. It was just like a regular day at the studio, and I told my producers, yo, I just want to make. They always ask me, yo, what's the vibe today? And I was like, today I want to make something uplifting and up-tempo. So let's just try to do that. And then they just started doing their science, you know what I'm saying, creating the beat. And then the main instruments came out. And then I just started coming up with the hook. And I just went in the booth, and the song was done in like 25, 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't even thinking about it, though. It was really just a vibe. You know, I was in the studio just feeling good. And then, you know, so after I finished recording, we did like a little quick mix on it. My homie D walked in, and he was like, oh, you got one, bro. And I was like, what you talking about? He was like, this joint, this a hit. This a bang. I'm like, you think so? Like, I'm literally just having fun, you know what I'm saying? This is everyday stuff, just to be in the studio.
Just being you, yeah.
Creating music, you know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, this joint right here, this is different. I was like, word? So he's the initial person that put the thought in my head, like, okay, maybe this is something, I don't know. And then, you know, as the weeks started going by, we just kept working on the track, kept building on it, and then playing it for more people. And everybody who heard it was like, yo, this is crazy. When are you putting this out?
Right.
So, you know, they gassing my head and putting the battery in my back. I was like, I'm putting it out now, then. You know what I mean? So.
Well, it's good because you've never, you know, shied away from doing anything different because even on the last album you had
That's the thing.
Teach Me How to Dance.
That's the thing, and I want people to be mindful of this from now on. Whoever's listening to this interview, watching this interview, I don't know how this is set up, but I want people to be mindful of this. Like, just because you have an artist, right? You can have every song in their catalog. There's still about 50 songs you've never heard from that man. And you don't know what it sounds like. And those 50 songs is probably nothing like what you think you would make.
Right.
I know that's the case for me. You know, I look at myself as one of the most versatile there is. I have every type of song, any kind of song. It's just what I've exposed the world to is a certain type of sound or, you know what I'm saying, direction of music. So that's why when I do things that's not there, people are confused. They're like, yo, what's going on with you? It's not Joey.
Exactly.
It's not the Joey that I know. And another thing about me, too, is that, you know, a lot of people grew with me, literally from a child to an adult. So it's like, I'm changing every day. I'm getting older and whatnot. I'm experimenting. Like, you know, it's just part of me. It's part of my evolution and whatnot.
And can we expect some of these new sounds to touch the new project?
You see, the new project is very interesting, man. It's like, it's crazy because it isn't, the way it sounds is very elevated from a lot of my previous work.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying, for the fans who caught Devastated, it's like, they're going to be like, oh, wow. I can't really explain it without giving too much away. Obviously,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But this new project is very powerful. That's the best thing I can say about it. It's very strong music. It's like hella vegetables. It's like hella good for you, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's almost my hesitance with it. The fact that it's so good for you because these kids these days want candy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Which is
we know
almost like
that.
the Devastated is like an organic candy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Because
sure.
the message is still good for you and whatnot. But like, you know, everything else is just like, you got your broccoli right here. You got your soup, like your vitamins over here. I don't know. It's just, yeah, man.
And last time we talked, you know, you didn't want to give out, you didn't have a title yet. Do you have one in mind? And are you willing to share that?
It's called, I don't even want to, right now I just been running with A.A.B.A.
A.A.B.A.
Yeah.
Like the group,
A.A.B.A.
like the OG 70s group, A.A.B.A.
I never even heard of them.
There
I'm
you
about
go.
to go look my
They had a song
do my
called
research.
Dancing Queens. Go check it out.
Oh,
My mother
word?
used to rock to that every Sunday morning.
How they spelled they name?
A.B.B.A.
Oh, mine is A.A.B.A.
A.A.B.A. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
obviously an acronym.
I peeped that.
Yeah.
So now you know you got the music thing going on. You're acting now, dog. Like, how is it being a part of this Emmy-winning show? You didn't even know that. I helped Joey out right there with that. How is it working on the robot show?
It was amazing, man. You know, the season just wrapped up. You know, a lot of people who's into that. You know, they were super happy, super excited for me being a part of the show. But then also this season was just a crazy season, like for anybody who keeps up with it. But you know, it was amazing being a part of the show. Like, you know, my first experience, on set, on film. You know, being like, it was a different side of the cameras. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sitting here and, you know, being here for like 13 hours, doing different scenes, doing like 13 different outfit changes in one day and whatnot. It was dope though. I learned a lot, man. Word.
And how did you see some of yourself in the character Leon you play?
Yeah, for sure. Like, you know, he's a philosophical thinker. He's talkative. You know what I'm saying? He's like extroverted. I am that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was really easy to tie myself into this character.
And you've also had you had a look. Also, I heard you were up for the Obama biopic.
Yeah.
What was up with that?
A lot of people don't know about that. Yeah, so I got the role.
Yeah.
I totally
You
got
had it.
it.
Like, you nailed it.
I nailed it. Literally was mine. But the day that the week that they chose to shoot, I was doing Coachella. And I was doing main stage at Coachella.
Ooh.
My first time. My first time at Coachella was on the main stage. So to work so hard for that, you know, that's been one of my milestones ever since a young artist. It was like, damn, like this is like almost like a
That's
career
huge.
defining decision for me right
You're right.
now.
It's either
You know what I'm
you
saying?
can't lose either way.
You can't lose either way, but at the same time, it was a very hard decision to make. Like, you know, I spoke to a lot of different people about it. It was like half and half. He was like, yo, you can't do an Obama movie again. I'm like, but they ain't gonna let me do Coachella again. You know what I'm saying? It's, man.
And who were you
I
supposed
just
to?
wish I could do both.
Who were you gonna play?
I was gonna play one of his good friends in college, Barack Obama's good friends in his early life, and I was like gonna be the dude to show him to the projects, show him like, you know, I probably give him his first blunt.
There you go.
I ain't get too deep into it yet, but I'm sure that would have probably came about.
Oh man, that would have been crazy, dude.
Yeah, we played ball
Well-
together. It was a
That's
dope,
dope.
man. I'm tight, but it's all good because they gave it to homie who starred as Eazy-E in the NWA movie.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. He's
Yeah.
doing I just saw he's doing a King Kong movie too.
Oh,
like,
word,
he's
word.
got
So
a lot of
homie's
roles
doing
ever
his
since
thing.
that.
Shout out to him, man. I'm glad they gave it to, like, you know, a great actor. I mean, he's
Sure,
way
man.
better
Hey, yo, you
than
gonna
I
have
am.
more acting opportunities come your way, man. I promise.
For sure.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Everybody's peeping the show, so
Yeah, I just did a couple auditions like last week too.
all right.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what's up.
And last time we spoke, also we spoke on there was the whole Alton Sterling thing that was going on, and you know, now it's kind of taking a whole nother route as far as now people doing protests, peaceful protests, I should say. And you got Colin Kaepernick now kneeling. What's your take on all that and all the attention he's been getting on this whole situation?
Colin?
Yeah.
To be honest, I've only seen it from like the outside perspective because I'm not really involved in football like that. So
Right.
I only see like what people post on, like, I guess, social medias. But I stand with them.
Right.
I don't like. When I was a kid, I did stand up and, you know, for the Pledge of Allegiance or whatever, and it was because I didn't really know what I know now. But if I
Right.
did, I wouldn't have stood either. Like, I'm fully for that right now. If I'm in any type of gathering and they do Pledge of Allegiance, I'm chilling.
Right. I hear you.
Like, I'm chilling. I'm fully with Colin on that. Like, my kids are not going to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
There you go.
So
It's Wild 94.1, wild941.com. Joey Franchize here with Joey BadA.
I feel like that's going to be the headline.
Yeah.
Joey BadA says his kids won't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Dang, that's just going to make it harder for me as I go through life.
Yo, so tell me more. You're working on your project. I know CJ's got some stuff. I know Nick's been doing his damn thing. Like,
enough about me, man. These
what is
guys
good
been
with Pro
putting in
Era,
work,
dog?
too. CJ is about to drop his second project, Fly Trap. He just dropped the first single. Matter of fact, I'm going to make sure you have that before I leave. CJ Fly, now you know. iTunes, get that
me
everywhere.
and CJ did a cypher with Raw Papers.
Yeah, with Nitty Scott, Smoke DZA.
And Chris Webby.
Yeah,
We was all there. I was
that.
DJing that. I was in the background.
Nah, I remember that.
That was fun, man. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
But yo, he's got his project. Go ahead. My fault. I mean,
he got his project coming up. You know, he's been working on that for a minute, just getting it right, perfecting it. But it's sounding amazing. I can't wait for people to hear it. The first single, that's like, one of my favorite singles off of that joint. So, people are digesting that right now. We got Nick working on his new joint, Kirk working on his new joint. Everybody's working, and then we got a Pro Era joint that we all working on too. Like,
I'm excited for that.
Is it? Huh?
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I need a posse
excited
cut,
for that
man.
too. Like, that's like literally like priority next to me finishing my album is like this and that. My priorities, at least. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm trying to make sure we get that out as soon as possible, man, because I think the world will really appreciate that.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah,
I really would.
Yeah.
But Joey, man,
we keep it on the low because you know how people be like, "Yo, what's that? Banging on your door and just create mad pressure." It's like, damn. It's not even fun to make the music anymore. Cause
you're right. All that pressure on you, dog.
Damn, that's why I don't be saying nothing really. Like, A.A.B.A, what is that? You can't really ask me too much about it. Just, Joey, bring it.
That's all I need to know, man. Just get an idea.
Yeah.
I'll run with it later. I'll run with that later. I'll store that in my mind, and I'll see what happens later.
Exactly.
There you go. Joey BadA, man, I really appreciate you taking the time, brother.
No doubt.